in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's super host.
Ask yourself this question as you sit there in your living room or wherever you may be. Why are you watching this?
If you fuck with my man, I will come to your house and take your kids and throw them on the lawn, bitch ass motherfucker.
All right, ready? We're over here now. Whoa! Tony Mazur, what's going on? What's the public access ZTV? We do it once a month for our respected Patreons. I am, of course, on patreon.com/World War Z. You can sign up for as little as $5. We got some new members.
There you
Tony,
go.
what about you over there? Where are you at?
I'm on Patreon. I just celebrated 5 years of doing the Check Your Brain podcast. So
5?
Thank you to the dozens of people who have listened over the years. I really do appreciate it.
The crowd's going crazy.
They certainly are.
And you
that sounds like the TPUSA Super Bowl halftime performance.
Oh my God. Where do we start? I haven't talked to you in over a month.
Well, first, the Dummy is brilliant. That needs to get made into a feature-length movie.
Oh, Dummy, the Stuttering John.
Yes.
It's amazing. I honestly
I haven't had an opportunity to talk to you about it. I know it's a week old. I know everyone's talked about it, but I just have to say that for the record, it was phenomenal.
You know what's hilarious is like we do the show to get away from Dabbleverse stuff, but every time I talk to you, that's the first thing we start talking about.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to massage the people, then you talk about what you want to talk about.
Right. Yeah, it was fucking great. It's hilarious. I mean, the attention to detail in every scene is hysterical. The spot that cracks me up is when he goes skull and they show his Mercedes like out of control.
Throwing the beer can out. I don't need you anymore, Cooey.
That's got to drive him insane. Just, I mean, how do you not like, what the fuck am I doing? But he goes
unless he's such a narcissist that you look at that and you say, maybe you view it as somebody actually is taking their time, all this effort to focus on me. Which, I mean, it's like what Dan Bongino, what all these people do, with all those back in the day where you would rip on somebody on a radio show and they would say, well, you're listening, aren't you? You're still invested in me, aren't you? You're still paying attention to me, aren't you? We go, yeah, not for the right reasons. That's why you're called lol cows.
This has been played to death a million times, but this is the scene I want to watch real quick. It's really quick. This scene right here is the funniest scene.
Stupid, and he's never going to amount to shit.
Right here. Cracks me up.
They're stealing my couch cushion.
Actually, I disagree.
And the fact that Steel Toe punches him in the face.
I'll fight you in a boxing ring.
Please welcome Stuttering John.
Stuttering John.
Stuttering John. Stuttering who?
You never know who you're going to see.
You know I was on the Tonight Show, right?
Oh, John, who gives a shit?
Now if you're gonna do something,
And the puppet is so good.
Mommy, can you fix me a cup of coffee?
How can I get one of those name changes?
It's so good.
It's phenomenal. It is so well done. If they need money, I'll throw a couple of bucks at them.
They got to do a GoFundMe or something. I think everybody will throw money in for that.
I know that's the one thing. I know we're talking Dabbleverse at the beginning, but no matter who is in this universe of people who've come and gone, Karmics and, the Rob Saul and Melton and Steel Toe and me and you and all these other people, there is this common web that is just threaded between everybody of who everybody has some kind of opinion on. And it's John. It really is.
Yeah, it's interesting. And it's funny because today's topic is video stores and video rentals. That would have been a phenomenal video rental. Dummy, I would rent it. I would rent Dummy.
Well, it would be like a double feature. You have to watch One Too Many and then Dummy afterward, or Dummy first and then One Too Many.
Fernham, everybody, he is a $100 sponsor. He's sponsoring Tom Meyer's podcast. I have the graphic. I haven't uploaded it, but I'll have it up there ready for promotion. Thank you, Fernham, for being a $100 sponsor. Tony, can you do some beatboxing for us? Back and forth with Chad. Let's do it. There you go.
There's that.
There's that. How's Northeast Ohio treating you?
It's, I'm looking outside my window. It's just, it's it's really not that cold. We had a ton of snow. I've just gotten lazy because I have a snowblower. I was keeping up with the snow and just my back's breaking. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. So yeah, when you come back to Ohio, get ready because we're still digging ourselves out of here. It's not as bad as what happened in Nashville, and I saw Myrtle Beach was covered in snow. So we just got a bad snowstorm. That was it. It was not bad.
Well, I'm going to be
I'm going to make 2 trips to Florida in about 3 weeks. I'm so looking forward to it.
Are you down here at the end of the month too?
Not in February, in March.
Yeah. I'm going to have to move some things around because I'm supposed to go to a Lightning game with Lance from the Lance Network. And I
think I'm going to be there with you then.
Yeah. I got to figure some shit out. I got a lot of things pending. But yeah, I'll be back in Northeast Ohio on March 22nd, is it?
March 22nd with Dave Landau at our comedy club, The Funny Stop, which is closing its doors about a month later. Or no, a couple of weeks later, I believe.
Yeah, Dave asked me to do that, which was really cool because I wanted to get up there to say goodbye, and I said, hey, I might be coming up for your show just because I say, goodbye to the family and the club and all the friends. And he goes, you want to open? I go, yeah, of course, because I met Landau there. That's back when he was a drunk.
Yeah. Back when, who was the worst drunk, him or Stuttering John?
Oh, John, come on.
Just putting softballs up there.
Jesus Christ.
No, Dave, you said Dave was kind of a cool drunk. Like he
was fun
for everybody. You go to the titty bar across the street.
Landau was a great drunk. He was fun, man. He was a great dude to hang out with, and we got after it, baby. We got after it.
See, I started hanging out with Dave when he was sober, responsible Dave, trying to do something with his life, Dave.
Yeah. Well, those days are over, Tony. Those days are over.
Doing something. Sobriety. I haven't drank in about a month and a half now, so I'm happy with that.
Oh, good for you. Going dry January?
I did dry January. I'll probably start drinking on my birthday, which is about a little less than a month from now, but I don't miss it. I really, really do not. I'm not going to do like a Bert Kreischer thing here and talk about, it's really grounded me. Shut up. No, I'm not going to say that word, but
he's an idiot.
By the way, I'm so tired of comedians. I know I texted you one of our good pal, the guy who took your job from the radio show, and just going like, actually, I like fuck ICE and Disney adults are so the happiest people I've ever seen. I'm so tired. You know what? Close more comedy clubs. Fuck comedians for the most part.
Yeah, it's especially the comedians are like, what do I have to say? Fuck ICE? Okay. Yeah, ICE is bad. It's just
what's the current thing that I have to abide by? Oh, I don't like ICE. What was last year? Gaza? What were we talking about? Ukraine? We're talking about COVID. It's all about the current thing. And that's when you realize comedians aren't the soothsayers, the truth tellers. They're court jesters. Or as Bill Hicks would say, I'm a joke blower. That's all I am, is a joke blower on stage. Let's stop moralizing who these people are. They're not our moral arbiters. Comedians are just, honestly, they're pieces of garbage for the most part.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'd like to thank my family, my chosen profession, my peers. No, I don't want to get off to a political rant, but Tony Mazur always comes in hot. We're catching up, so we don't stay on topic.
By the way, I'm going to break the fourth wall here. When you and I plan for shows, it's like I'll send you a bunch of notes and we either don't get to them or it just doesn't work out too well. But when we really have nothing to talk about, it actually turns into our better shows.
True that. But going back to my let me get on my political soapbox and I'll get off real quick if you guys don't mind. You know, this is a nice change of pace, everybody. Come on, enjoy yourselves. Hit the like button. Give some memberships because there's about a 99% chance we're going members only because it's a different show and a lot of people get pissed. They're like, talk about steel toes, and I'm like, I'm good. I need breaks from this.
Steel toe's getting more political now.
Well, I mean, he's the voice of our generation. He's going to these protests. He really is like a reporter out there on the scene. He's the voice of all of us.
He's a man on the street.
He's a man on the street. But
he's like E-Rock.
But getting to my point about ICE. So ICE is going in. They're just getting rid of people who don't have the proper paperwork, you know, and people are losing their fucking minds, right? And this is why I'm pissed off at everybody. Like, fuck ICE, this, that. Listen, ICE has been around forever. ICE deported more people when Obama was in office. That's a fact. You can look this up. It's out there. And here's my problem. This is a big problem. I went to do TSA pre-check, right? And I went there. I made an appointment, and I brought my passport. Well, apparently there's a typo on my passport. It's instead of CHD, it says CHO. And I've used it before. I went to the Bahamas. It was not a problem. No one ever called it out.
No, you just only had somebody call you in the Bahamas and try to ruin you.
I mean, that's later on, but...
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in power.
Rest in power. So they won't give me TSA pre-check. I have to get a brand new passport in order to... I was like, it's me. They're like, well, we need identification. I show them my driver's license. Like, no, we can't use that. Just because there's a fucking typo on my passport. They won't give me TSA pre-check. So I got to go through all that shit just to get TSA pre-check. And people are bitching. There's people in this country that don't have the proper paperwork. Like, let them do their fucking job. I'm sorry. And if you guys are pissed off at this take, get the paperwork you need. We all have to have it for driver's license and everything else.
No. Here's the thing, Chad. Boy, this is a Check Your Brain podcast. The topic that I like getting into.
Sure.
They're doing so because you're white. You're a white American. You can break the rules when you're anyone else. There was a woman the other day who said that was talking about, because there's this the temporary protective status in Ohio. And, you know, we remember a couple of years ago, we heard about they're eating the cats and the dogs in Springfield, Ohio. And it's a bipartisan thing that they just brought in Haitians. And Haitians contribute nothing, just like the Somalis. They only contribute bananas and rice, apparently. And you have all these Haitians here. Oh, what a great country. No, it's a shithole country. And one of the congresswomen was like, well, you know, we can't send Haitians back to Haiti because they rape and murder, but you can send them here so they can rape and murder Americans. Is that's what I am. So we can't send them back to their shithole country. They have to bring their shithole country here and rape Americans and drunk drive and get driver's licenses. And then all of a sudden you start to realize, whether it's in Somalia or the fact that West Coast, they said half of West Coast truck drivers are Punjabi. Why? Because it's about replacement is what is going on right now. So yeah, they're trying to mess with you, Chad, because you're a white guy. And because you're a white guy, you're going to try to, you know, go through the proper channels to try to amend this. And they know that they can get away with it. It's no problem. That's why you can have the Quality Leering Center. It's not spelled properly outside of daycare. And they're just defrauding a lot of people. So, yeah, that's what it is. It's just, they just hate white people. They hate white Christian people here in our own country. It's a white pill when you realize that.
I just need TSA pre-checked. That's all I want.
That's all.
That's all I'm asking for.
And then we'll head to the Sammy Hagar bar.
I don't want to buy a new passport. It was good for 10 years. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the best? What is the best airport bar that you've been to? Or just like a best food court at an airport? Because you've been around the country.
I mean, Atlanta can suck a dick.
Atlanta fucking blows.
Yeah. I don't fly Delta anymore because I'm tired of... I'm back to being United, and I'm on their thing because Delta, that hub, I have to stop there every time. And last time I was in Kansas City, I was like, I'm never doing that again. I missed a gig. It was horrible. Anyways, best airport, I don't know. I mean, depends on where you're at or who you're
I'll
with.
tell you what the worst airport is. It's Cleveland, Ohio. When you come back here, Cleveland, if you ever fly into CLE, God help you, you're probably here for a layover. It is a bus terminal. It's a bus terminal with a Quaker Steak and Lube. That's all it is. And unfortunately, that Quaker Steak and Lube does not have a Trent Reznor picture in it.
That's such an inside joke. Oh my God. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the show, I said, get yourself a membership, gift a membership, because this is a membership only show. I give you guys a chance to jump in. It might not be your cup of tea. We talk about different things, but the people that do like it. And we're going members only right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to say goodbye to the poor people and the riffraff, but you can always jump back in. You know how to do it. So here we go. Members only. So there it is. There it is. And you can always contribute to the show and add your 2 cents in with Tony and I, and just be about it. We're going to talk things. So
what about Denver? What about Denver's airport?
I don't mind Denver. It's just too far away from Denver. It's like a fucking hour.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I mean, and you know, you go see Lady KB while you're out there.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, she's not my favorite person. Anyways,
how are things with the Scarlet?
You're an asshole. Go back to drinking.
I should. Usually I feel like I'm better when I drink during these podcasts, like Ray DeVito does.
Yeah, that's why I took a couple of days off, because I was just like, I don't want to be about this. And then Bichetti wanted me on MLC yesterday, and I was just like, all right, I'll come back on, because I really do like getting away from it. It's a nice palate cleanser.
Wait, is Mike Bichetti booking for MLC now? Is he doing the Adam Hineker?
No. Why would you say that?
I didn't know if Bichetti's the one who's sending out the emails and hey, would you like to be on here? I'll send you the link. It's 4:00.
But no, I just want to get away from it, like, because it's just I don't care. I just don't give a fuck. But anyways, what was my point? What was I talking about?
Members only, Denver Airport, Scarlett Hampton.
Oh yeah, you brought up Scarlett. No, that's I don't know. She and here's the thing. She won't stop.
I wanted it to work so bad with them.
She won't stop DMing me. Like, it's nonstop. I don't even respond. I'm like, just go away. Go get help.
Now, is it worse than Kate Meany?
I mean, I actually liked Kate. Like, we had a nice little rapport. Kate actually could be like really funny and fun. And but Scarlett, she's just fucking like gone because of drugs. And
has Scarlett ever made out with stuttering John Melendez?
I'm sure he will try. Yeah, I'm going to save her life like I saved Kate Meany's life.
Did he save her life? She was going down the wrong path until she got in the stuttering John business.
Yeah, instead he went to fucking New York and tried to fuck her. That was always a good thing. All right, let's get on topic here, guys.
Let's do it.
I really don't want to talk about these people. I don't. And if you like the show, great. If you don't, that's great too. So I heard Bert Kreischer on a podcast, because right now Bert's doing his fucking media rounds, and it's just like you can't escape him. I don't click on his stuff. He's in my algorithm. I can't get away. And I saw a clip of Bert talking how movies are going away. He says movies are going to be obsolete because they can't make money and profit, and movie theaters are going away. And he kind of started talking about, I miss the days of video rentals and video stores. And I started thinking, I go, you know what? Those were some good times. Those were great times. And I just remember going to like the local video, not even a Blockbuster, not even a Family Video. I remember going to like just the local mom and pop video store that some guy owned, and he just had all these movies. But what kind of movies, like, what were the movies that you remember, like, off the top of your head that you just kept renting and just wore it out?
I'll be honest.
Name five.
Well, I would say probably the main ones were the Adam Sandler movies in the 90s. Being a kid in the 90s, and Adam Sandler would do goofy noises and voices. It was probably
Snooty Magazine Day.
It really would be. It would be Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy, Wedding Singer, and probably Little Nicky, maybe. So it would just be like that five. It would just be an Adam Sandler cavalcade that I would bring home.
By the way, I hated Little Nicky. I
didn't like it either.
I walked out, like his voice, I hated it. I walked out of that movie theater.
What about The Waterboy? Did you like that one?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it was fine.
It had its moment because, when you mentioned about Bert Kreischer, and it's funny when I see people, didn't he do the championship game? He did a intro for it. He kept his shirt on. And in the comments, everyone's just like, who cares what he has to say? Nobody, like, who's his audience now? Maybe Bert Kreischer had an audience 10 years ago, but every time I see, he gets ratioed constantly. And it's the reason I mention that is how fickle comedy and comedy fans can be, that Adam Sandler had a generational run, and then all of a sudden by 2002 it was basically done. Then Will Ferrell took over, and then it was Dane Cook and all these other people. That it just seems like we as a people focus on like one or two big comedic stars, and then we move on pretty quickly after that.
I still think Sandler's relevant. I'm not just saying that because of my connection to him, but
well, I think he's relevant is because the people my age have disposable income. And so when he's coming to town and you want to get good seats to see him with, I don't know, Kid Cudi or Nick Swardson or whomever, you can finally have that luxury of being able to afford good seats to go see Adam Sandler. So I think what happens is they're comfort movies for millennials who grew up watching him. That's why I think he's still big. But there was that time from the mid 2000s, around when he did Click, up until that Netflix deal that everyone's like, really, we're doing this? And then now he's kind of come back around with Uncut Gems. But my larger point, it's not saying that I'm attacking Adam Sandler. It's just it's just funny how fickle people are when it comes to comedy and who's ever big nowadays. And
yeah, I don't appreciate you talking about my basketball opponent like that. That's my no. I know what you're saying. But
your basketball opponent. Well, how dare you? Then don't rip on Earl Boykins, because that's who I faced one time.
I played basketball against Earl Boykins, him and Bobby Sir at the Stowe High School gym. So
and believe it or not, we're taller than him.
We were, and he was way, 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 way better than us. Both of us combined.
He was phenomenal. Earl Boykins was a very underrated player. By the way, before we get off topic, James Harden, Cavaliers. What do you think?
Okay, I have mixed emotions because I really did like Darius Garland, but he's injury prone. He can't stay on the court, and he's going to have to get some screws put in his foot. And it doesn't.
I think
the time is
neat.
Yeah, so that's a red flag, and I think the patients were wearing thin. The contract didn't. They had a great nucleus. They got fucked over by Indiana last year. Tyrese Halliburton had an amazing series. So you got to win now with Donovan Mitchell. You have to win now. Unfortunately, you can't keep that young nucleus together. I hate James Harden. I hate him. I think he's terrible. He's been on 9 teams, but he's always motivated in a contract year, and he can score, and he does work well with bigs. And we have 2 quality bigs. So I think you bring him over. This was a Hail Mary. We got to try to get out of the East or get far in the East before we blow this team up. So I get what they did. The contracts match, and they're not going to re-sign him. So yeah. Let's just see what he said.
It's kind of fun. It almost reminds me. Remember a couple of years ago they did this they brought in Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade and Jordan Clarkson and Jay Crowder, and you go, what is going on? It had the vibe of one of those mid-2000s Yankee teams where they're like, oh, let's give Robin Ventura money and Mike Mussina money, and they didn't win anything, but there was just random names all across the board.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Let me get some of these real quick. Bo Beardington, my man. You ever hear of Bo Beardington, my man?
I have not. Sorry.
Bo Beardington, my man. Marry Scarlett, justice for the Poors. No, the Poors can suck a dick. I will never marry Scarlett. I wish her well. She seems like she has problems. Richard Kish, who I'm going to see on Saturday, February 7th. Get your tickets, Laugh It Up Comedy Club. Dynamic duo of podcasters. He's a big fan. Kish will be there. I think Carlos Danger might be attending. I don't know.
Anthony Zenhauser, is he on there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
If I had more time, I would have gone to the Super Bowl party with Florentine, go to Uncle Vinny's and all that. But I wasn't able to work out. Too many trips anyways.
It's going to be cold as fuck. I'm going to buy a winter coat today because it's going to be like below 0. I don't have a winter coat. It's at my aunt's house. Chris Martin, 1972. Thanks for the $10. Will Arnott said yesterday they had a huge comedian on SmartList that everyone knows recently. They had to throw him out of the studio after 10 minutes because he was such an asshole. Any idea who that could be? Interesting. I didn't hear about this.
I've been seeing they've been ripping on Jeff Dye because Jeff Dye. Now, do you think Jeff Dye is truly a...
Oh, coincidentally, he's at Side Splitters this weekend, Thursday through Sunday. I'm going to go visit him tomorrow.
Wasn't Karen Fian down there too?
I think she was just here. I don't know. I didn't go out of my way to see her.
But they're saying that Jeff Dye is grifting on like a right-wing audience, kind of like what Ben Bankus is doing right now. Maybe it is. Maybe Ben Bankus could be the other one. But they were saying that Jeff Dye is not genuine with his beliefs, and he's just grifting for a right-wing audience. What do you think?
I mean, I'm friends with Jeff. He's in LA. He hangs out with celebrities. He's dating a celebrity. I don't know. I really don't. But the few conversations I've had with him, I think he's starting to see through. I think since he quit drinking, he started just seeing things from another lens. So there is something to be said about that. I mean, who knows? I don't know. To answer your question, was it Bill Maher, maybe? Was it Chevy Chase? I'm trying to think who the big comedian be. It can't be Sandler. Sandler's the nicest guy in the world.
Did you see the Chevy Chase documentary?
I didn't.
It's
Did you?
It's good. And honestly, I respect Chevy Chase even more after watching that, because there was one clip of him being an asshole, but that's his sarcasm. Like he's brutal with his sarcasm. And I gotta say, I really grew to respect Chevy Chase. It's just, he had a lot of duds. He was also an alcoholic. He was also a drug addict for a long time.
Well, honestly, if you think about it, since we want to try to keep on topic a little bit, I mean, there's no rules to this, but there's not a bigger star to come out of SNL than Chevy Chase. Would you argue that? Think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Will Ferrell was probably right up there too, or Bill Murray.
But think about it. Chevy Chase's run out of there with Caddyshack, Fletch, Lampoon's Vacation, like he had a good run, man, a real good run.
Well, and he had Foul Play right after, which was a massive hit. And, he was, what's weird is because Chevy Chase was on that show, I think just 1 year, and immediately left and, I think he moved out to LA and got married and divorced really quick. But it's almost like there was it's almost like Norm Macdonald, where there wasn't a place for Chevy Chase, and everything he did, there was a lot of duds in there. So the Chevy Chase talk show was awful. It was awful because he was trying to be a mix of Ernie Kovacs and Johnny Carson, when in reality, Chevy Chase, who's a pretty left-wing guy in his politics, he should have done The Daily Show, and he probably would still be doing The Daily Show if he had done that format instead of trying to be getting into the late night talk show wars in the 90s.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
What was your favorite? Did you like the Pat Sajak show?
Are we talking about shitty talk
Magic
shows?
Johnson?
I'm Magic Johnson all the way. That was the best. I forgot about the Pat Sajak show.
Do you think Stuttering John felt offended that Howard's band did not invite John out to LA to perform?
I didn't know. I thought he was on that.
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought it was, I thought it was Fred, Jackie was on guitar, and somebody else, and then of course all the farting, and then Robin and Howard. But I didn't see Stuttering John unless he just wasn't shown that many times.
We can. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. We can look it up. Hold on. Let's pull this up real quick. TU making fun of LKB is rich. You're so icy fatty. Good stuff, buddy. Spend more money. Doesn't make any sense.
I met Lady KB.
Awful take. What about Eddie Murphy? Tim's totality? Point. Terrible take. You're right.
I gets it.
Yeah, you're right. He was the most successful guy ever out of Saturday Night Live. Okay, never mind. You're right. I just forgot.
We have brain farts. See, we weren't counting the black people.
We don't do black people.
They're beneath us. We're
Yeah,
'Cause
this
if
is
we
the,
really wanted to get into that, what would you say, Garrett Morris?
because you didn't say I thought I said white people.
That's right.
So
Anglo white people, no Jews.
all right, let's fact check this.
Stern and the losers.
I remember watching this live. Who's on drums? Who was the drummer?
I'm trying to see.
That's Fred. Who's in the gas mask? Is that John?
It should be.
I guess he's not. They totally just trolled Magic Johnson. That's all they did.
Made a show watchable.
Who's that chick? Marianne from Brooklyn? Anyways, we've all seen it.
Yeah. You know what I watched the other day was the later episode with Tom Snyder, where he was filling in for Bob Costas and interviewing Howard, and it really is. I got to give credit to Tom Snyder. He was phenomenal in that. I always thought he was a great interviewer, and he's going toe to toe with Howard, and didn't back down at all. There's a lot of those guys like Magic. It turned into the Howard Stern show and him interviewing Magic, but Tom Snyder didn't allow that when he was filling in for Bob Costa. So I thought that was pretty good.
Chris Martin says Eddie Murphy's the biggest. I fucked up. You're right. I just mind blanked. You guys are 100% right. I'm an idiot. You could say Sandler too. I don't know. Zen is Kai's house host. Wait, Zen is Kai's house host. You might see him. Oh, he might be hosting. That'd be fun. Anthony Zanhauer's
good dude.
He's the house host. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I don't have a problem. But
video rentals.
Yeah, video rentals. So you say I can tell you 5 movies off the top of my head that I rented more than any other movie, and I
Go for it.
Distinctively remember them. I just wore the fuck out of these VHS tapes. The Blues Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That I watched that nonstop. Me and my friend Jesse Lamofsky and Jeremy Hughes we just watched it over and over. We loved it. We got it right away. The Blues Brothers #1, Rad with Crew Jones, Bill Allen, the legendary BMX movie with Talia Shire, where when Rocky became a hit, they just threw her on the cover of the box. She had like a little role in it. So Rad, Blue Thunder with Roy Scheider. I was like in a helicopter mode. Like I played Airwolf. I was really into that. So I love that movie, Blue Thunder. I watched that nonstop.
Did you ever think that when you were watching Airwolf that you were going to get in contact with Norm Macdonald because of your love of the show?
That's still the greatest of all time. I still have those DMs from me and Norm going back and forth as Jan Michael Vincent. It's fucking wild. Red Dawn. You remember Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze? I watched that movie nonstop. I wanted the Russians to attack so bad because I wanted to go to the mountains. I wanted to go to a local like sporting goods place, load up with fishing poles, crossbows, me and my friends, and go to the mountain. I wanted to do Red Dawn. I wanted to fight Russians. And the last movie that sticks out more than anything, I could easily say Star Wars, but that's lame.
Blue Chips with Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal.
I did like that movie a lot, though.
That was a pretty good sports movie.
It was with Anthony Hardaway. It was right before they drafted him to the Magic. I don't know if you knew that, but Nick Nolte was fantastic. Ed O'Neill's good in that movie.
Actually, fun fact: he was drafted by the Golden State Warriors.
Is that true?
Yep, and I got traded for Chris Webber.
Tony, does Chad pay you for these shows? Get that money. I barely get paid for these shows.
That's
Are you kidding me?
I get a free drink every so often.
I'll make $25 for the public access show. I don't do this show for the money. I do it for the love of the game. I would say Top Gun. Top Gun.
Yeah.
That was that movie. I wore the shit out of that one too. And Iron Eagle. Iron Eagle with Jason Gedrick, where they just had their fucking anniversary. Go ahead. You watched what?
Was it 40 years, right?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. I was, see, as a child of the 90s, you know what I found interesting was how when they talk about no one cares about baseball, no one watches, no one goes to baseball games. Yet in the 90s, there was a baseball movie. There was like 2 baseball movies that came out a year. Bull Durham, Major League 2, Major League Back to the Minors. They had Little Big League, Rookie of the Year, The Sandlot. Just all within a couple of years, they all came out. And then no one my age likes baseball. It's just, I always found that interesting.
I mean, Major League, the original with Charlie Sheen, that was our World Series forever before the Indians got good.
It still kind of is. Let's be honest here.
Yeah,
it's still the closest that they're not even called the Indians anymore. I wonder if in future showings of Major League they're going to superimpose the Chief Wahoo out because it's racist and they have to put the Guardians logo on.
You know what the move is? Bring back the Indians like right now. Like it would be huge. It would be huge if they just brought it back. But I don't know if they'll do that. But
no, they won't, and they won't bring the Redskins back. It's just not. They've invested way too much, and for folks who haven't heard me talk about this, the reason why the Redskins and the Indians had to change, but the Chiefs and the Blackhawks and the Seminoles and the Braves don't, is in Cleveland and in Washington, D.C., they do not have good relationships with the local tribes, as opposed to down in Florida with Seminoles, and they get a cut of merchandise sales and all of that. So that's why they can still do the chop. And, the Chiefs have been the biggest football team in the last decade, and they're able to do all that kind of stuff, and no one has a problem. It's because they have good relationships and, it's forking over a couple of bucks to the local tribe. And in Cleveland, they didn't have that, and DC didn't have it. So that's why they were strong-armed to change.
Might get more if it wasn't members only. I'm good. It's I formed a very, 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 very rowdy audience that wants blood, and this isn't the show for them. So
we do it for the love of the game.
Yes, Chris Martin. Just think Totality and Buzmak as Russians. Oh, I do. What do you think what do you think the most stolen VHS was?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
It's not a bad guess.
I know which one it is. You're gonna bring it up, right?
Yes.
Go for it. It's Grandma's Boy.
Literally Grandma's Boy, my buddy Nick Swartzen's movie.
I've heard him do the bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just celebrated 20 years, and I've actually met the whole cast of that now. Alan Cover was a cool dude. Yeah, no, I would say, well, because back in the day, I guess when VHS was in its infancy, that when Fast Times at Ridgemont High would play, people would pause it and jerk off when they're watching Phoebe Cates take her top off. Hi, Brad. You know how cute I think you are. Pause.
I was one of them.
And it ruined a lot of VHSs, and they had to keep going through new pressings of them.
So yeah, Grandma's Boy was the most stolen. And it's funny because I knew the story before you start telling it on stage, and I'll just give away his bit. By the way, Nick Swartzen's dropping his special Toilet Head this Thursday. He wasn't going to release it, but because of everything that's going on in Minnesota, I want to put something positive out because he filmed it at First Avenue, where Prince's place, and it was in Minnesota. So it's a really I toured with him that whole 3 years. So I watched him put that whole special together, and I helped. But
are you offended by Bad Chad?
Bad Chad?
Isn't that where he plays it's that Netflix show where
he
plays that character who's like the Florida man?
Yeah, it's funny because I sent him a text about Bad Chad. He had no idea what I was talking about. I go, yeah, you just played it in that thing with Adam Devine. He goes, oh yeah. I wish I had things going on.
Yeah, my thing is I remember going to Blockbuster, and we're in this craze of nostalgia, which is kind of what we do with the show, but I never remember having a very good experience at Blockbuster because you would go there would be a lot of movies, but everybody wanted the one movie. Yeah, I'm sure you can find the BMX movie and it'll probably be available, but if you wanted something that is it just came out on VHS and you were going to go pick it up, it's probably gone. Even if they would have a bunch of copies, they would do that. And so my better experience was being at the local video store.
Yeah, that was the chain. Obviously you went there. It was always the new releases. Like, you had to get the new releases, and it was always like the new release that you want was always gone. Nobody would ever dig deep. I dig deep. I went after like obscure movies I never saw.
Yeah, we had so there was Blockbuster, there was Hollywood Video, there was Family Video, but we had a small chain in my neck of the woods called York Video.
Oh my God.
And we went to York Video, and I remembered we rented Austin Powers, the first one. And
classic.
It wasn't any of us. It had to have been somebody who was either playing a practical joke on us or something, but they accidentally put in the Attack of the 60-Foot Centerfold. See if you could pull that one up. I don't think you could play it because there's nudity in it, but you want to talk about really realizing who you are as a young man in the 90s, and you're expecting, yeah, baby, yeah, and the first thing you see is 3 topless women in the first scene of the movie.
Here's York Video commercial, I think.
Think it's a Blockbuster night? Then think again. Think Screen Gems every night. Screen Gems has all the same great stuff, only it's better. Why? Because
I guess it's not.
Myself and reserve the movies or video games.
I thought it was commercial for York Video.
And Mom can pick them up on a way home from work. Plus, they give me choices. I can rent for one night or 2. And every time I do, I'm one step closer to getting one for free. Screen Gems Kids Club rent.
That is the most
Screen
90s
Gems,
thing I've ever.
Way cooler for kids.
90s glasses, 90s hairstyle.
Yeah, that was crazy.
See if you could pull up the trailer for Attack of the 60-Foot Centerfold. So
is it going to get my...
No, I would assume there's no nudity in it.
Attack of the what?
60-Foot Centerfold. 1995, I think it came out.
Oh, boy.
Slipping that in there. And then, you're dealing with like five boys. 5 preteen boys at a sleepover, hiding their boners the whole time.
I can't find it.
Well, it's not worth it. I don't recall it being a very good movie, but I think it was a woman who was around a couple of other models who were very chesty, and she didn't have as big a boobs, so she took some serum to get her boobs bigger, and it turned out not only did her boobs get bigger, she got bigger too. So yeah, I just remember the scientist who gave it to her. I think he was taking photos inside her cleavage. I don't know. It was the crossover point of, are we going to play Super Nintendo tonight, or are we going to watch more nudity and just playing it over?
What do you think the best nude scenes from VHS era were? Like the ones that stick out for you?
Basic Instinct, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And not just the leg uncrossing scene, but just everything between Sharon Stone and Michael Douglas.
What was the one? Body Heat with Kim Basinger. That was a big one.
That one, yeah, that was pretty good. What's her? I forgot what the name of the movie is, but it's.
And you said Fast Times. Fast
Times. Kelly Lynch. She was in. I think it was called Warm Summer Rain, and she was just nude throughout the entire movie. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting how nudity it's still in some places, but now you almost can't see, like, if you were going to watch a nude scene in a movie.
9.5 weeks too.
Yes, Kim Basinger with Mickey Rourke. Yeah. And now it's like there's other than a couple of like Sydney Sweeney still will do that. God bless her. But
God bless her. Yeah.
You're not seeing a lot of the A-list stars doing that kind of stuff anymore.
Basic Instinct. We already said that.
Indecent Proposal and Striptease with Demi Moore.
And Wild Things with what's her name?
Oh, Denise Richards. Yeah.
Yeah, that
where Nev Campbell didn't get naked, but Denise Richards got naked enough for her.
She was all in. Look who became a member, everybody. My nemesis, my Russian. I remember there was a shitty movie, because you remember I was a huge Nicole Eggert fan because I loved Alyssa Milano and Nicole Eggert. By the way,
are you talking about Blown Away?
Blown Away. It was one of the worst.
Corey Haim.
It was the worst movie of all time. It was Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, and Nicole Eggert, and she's naked throughout the whole thing. And a young man loved it because I was a big Charles in Charge fan. Because of her, I was in love with her.
That was pre-implant Nicole Eckert.
Yeah, it was before she went to Baywatch and got the boob job.
And was on the cover of a Sugar Ray album.
You told me that, right?
Lemonade and Brownies.
How do you know this stuff?
I don't know. Well, I'm autistic. I'm like a much less talented Elon Musk.
This movie was dog shit, and the only reason to rent it was just because you got to see Nicole Eggert naked.
All right, here's what we've got. We're being bombed.
Oh, this is the wrong blowing away.
Feds, you're coming up with zeros.
Oh, this is the Tommy Lee Jones one or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I'm like that kind of feels like the Tommy Lee Jones, Steven Seagal, like Under Siege type of movie.
I forgot there was two blown aways. One was good, one sucked.
Speaking of Steven Seagal, what was the one movie with Kelly LeBrock and Gene Wilder? I think it was called The Lady in Red.
Yeah.
And I think it's a PG movie. You had some of those 80s movies like Airplane and Lady in Red and what's the one where she pulls her tits out?
Just One of the Guys.
Just One of the Guys, yes.
I just talked about that movie the other day.
All those the PG nudity that you can get away with because it wasn't like a sexual nudity. It was just we're showing some boobs.
Oh, those are the best. This is the blown away I'm talking about. I hope.
Nope,
no, it's the same goddamn, but it has Corey Haim. They're lying to me.
How can you do two blown aways within 2 years of each other?
I don't get it. Are you sick, Chad? Let's get a little energy, boss. I'm good. Bill from Jersey, who's been a member for 34 months, your head moderator. You know Bill from Jersey, right?
Sure do.
I wore out the Barbed Wire DVD. Horrible movie, but Pam Anderson is pretty much naked. Yeah, I remember watching that a lot too. I mean, the thing about Pam Anderson, she was naked so much, like in Playboys, like it just, I didn't really.
It was a lot, but it was nice which was the movie? Was it Barbed Wire or was it Snapdragon? That she's riding, she's in bed and she's riding Robert Hayes of Airplane fame.
Good for Robert Hayes.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what has Robert Hayes done in his career besides Airplane and Airplane 2? And oh, by the way, I had a prime Pam Anderson riding me in bed.
What was the other one with Madonna where she got naked with William Dafoe? That was a good one.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was eating her box in one of the scenes in the parking garage.
Good for William Dafoe.
Good for him.
Do you know there's one Blockbuster left?
In Bend, Oregon, yes.
Bend, Oregon.
I don't know why you would go there to rent a movie because, I mean, you go there to buy a T-shirt, right? Or some kind of...
your eyes aren't deceiving you. Your nostalgic movie memories are alive and well in Bend, Oregon. This is the last Blockbuster on the planet.
How far away is it from?
I've never seen 10,000 tapes in one store.
In 2004, Blockbuster had over 9,000 stores. By 2010, corporate had filed for bankruptcy, and by 2014, the last corporate Blockbuster had closed its doors.
They should make a movie on this.
But here in Bend, Oregon, one stubborn little franchise survived. How? Well, luck, determination, and a whole lot of local support.
You know, a lot of luck has played into it. A lot of hard work has played into it.
A lot of VCRs.
But yeah, just my love of movies, love of my crew that works here, my customers.
For over 20 years now, General Manager Sandy Harding has worked at the Bend Blockbuster, and despite the growing challenges of acquiring DVDs and VHSs, the store hasn't changed a lot, including the computer checkout system.
I mean, it is a DOS-based IBM computer system. You can see it has 1985 to 2006 in here.
This shop wasn't always a Blockbuster.
That's
in
awesome.
1990, Ken and Debbie Trisher moved to Bend and opened Pacific Video. 10 years later, they joined the Blockbuster
Pacific
franchise.
Video, I remember them.
Blockbuster is officially closing the doors of all of its corporate-run stores.
Fast forward through the credits, and by 2019, after Alaska and even Australia,
I mean, how far, like,
Bend was the only one.
is it just DVDs now?
I think so.
Interesting.
Do you remember the changeover when you basically had to get a DVD player and the VHS, and you didn't know if you were going to keep them around, so you just had all these VHS copies, and they just turned into aesthetic in your living room at that point.
Yeah, it's funny. They just stayed in the bookshelf or wherever you had them, and
I mean, you've moved around a lot and stuff, but like, when was that realization with DVDs, VHS, where you're just like, I'm not keeping these. These just got to go. I did that. I'll say this with CDs, for example, because I had a CD player in previous cars. I don't have one in my car now because there's no point in it. And I just remember going, yeah, why am I keeping these? Why are these around? What am I doing with these? Just
I did. I had that realization when I moved out of Cleveland to Los Angeles. I had like all my like CDs, just like Blood Sugar Sex Magic 10, the Black Album, Guns N' Roses. I was just like, I don't need this. Like, I listen to digital music now, so it's cool. I miss it though.
Well, it was sad because you would buy an album that was, $16, $17, and you listen to it and you like one song. I remember buying Pablo Honey by Radiohead, and I'm going, okay, cool, $16, bought it at a Coconuts, and I listened to it and going, I don't like anything on this album except Creep. So I just spent $17 for one song, and now it's $17 for 10 million songs, maybe more than that. And
name a movie that you would want to rent right off the top of your head.
That I would rent right now?
Right now, if you had to rent a movie.
Fire Down Below, Steven Seagal.
And on DVD?
No, I'm just kidding. If I were to rent a movie, I would say Waiting for Guffman.
All right, I'm going to call the world's last Blockbuster to see if they have it.
Perfect.
See if it works.
Rest in peace, Catherine.
Thank you for calling the last Blockbuster. We are located at 211 Northeast Revere in Bend, Oregon. Our store operating hours are Sunday through Thursday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. If you're calling about an online order, please press 2. If you're calling to speak to a sales associate or a store member, please press 1.
Waiting for Guffman?
Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, do you have Waiting for Guffman on DVD by any chance?
Let me check for you.
With Christopher Guest? Thank you. It's a good movie.
I'll even take A Mighty Wind.
Spinal Tap?
Best in Show. For your consideration.
What's that?
You said Waiting for Guffman?
Waiting for Guffman, Christopher Guest?
Perfect, yeah. Looks like we might have one copy. Let me go check the shelf for you.
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate it. I don't need you to walk over there. I'll just stop by. I live up the road.
All right, for sure.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. Can't be rude to a guy working. Come on. He's
a working man.
Yeah, it's like the Hog Shack. Leave him alone.
He's making $11 an hour. He has to live in fucking Oregon.
I know, poor guy. He's got ice going up and down the streets. I was one of the first 100 Netflix subscribers, March 1998. Nicole Eggert, so hot and blown away. She's a mess now. She's still trying to cancel Scott Baio. Well, she had cancer. I'm Facebook friends with Nicole Eggert.
Facebook, is she actually go by Nicole Eggert, or is
Yeah.
she like Nicole middle name?
No, it's Nicole Eggert, and
Very
she has
nice.
the verified. She has all her. It's very odd. I'm like, God, I used to jerk off to you.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I've noticed Denise Richards, speaking of, is doing OnlyFans. You go, yeah, you know what? Wild Things. That was nice. It was a nice time, but it was almost 30 years ago now, and I don't really know if I want to see an OnlyFans of Denise Richards at this point.
Yeah, I saw her in that Charlie Sheen documentary. She was looking a little rough, little. Whatever happened to your buddy Tyler? He's good. He lives in Cincinnati, works for the NFL. He wasn't interested in all this shit, and I don't blame him. We're still good friends. I talked to him the other day. He was at Go Bananas in Cincinnati. Shout out So Thorough Joe Burrow. Love the show, guys. Chad, make him shave for your show. I'm supposed to make Tony shave? Shave, stunt boy. Shave.
It's January, February.
There you go. He's dry
Just trying to prove
January.
that I can grow some facial hair, which I can't.
Yeah, my fucking facial hair stinks. I tried to grow a beard and
We're Polish. You don't really see Polacks with good.
I'm a
facial
quarter
hair anymore.
Polish, buddy. A quarter.
So am I.
Half Italian. I would rent DVDs, burn them to disc. Good times. Yes, Bo Birdington. Yeah, we would always burn them. Get the DVDs, burn them, and that was always the thing to do.
Best was going to the library and just getting. I think you can get as many as 25 CDs, and you just burn them straight on your iTunes. Put them on your iPod. It was great.
God, simpler times, Tony Mazur. Simpler times.
Back in the day, back when we were watching, smoking weed, watching Grandma's Boy because we stole it from the store and all that fun stuff.
I've never seen Grandma's Boy.
It's very of its time. It's very, if you were a millennial in college, you enjoyed Grandma's Boy. I like it now because now that hanging out with Nick and stuff, it's one of those where you didn't really like this band, but then you heard them and you hung out with them backstage. You're like, okay, I kind of like these guys. They were cool to me.
All right, I'm determined to show this movie trailer. I think I finally found the blown away Corey Haim trailer, and it's bad.
Uh-oh.
This is the one Chris Martin is talking about.
Have you ever loved someone?
Yes.
Loved someone so completely that you would trust them.
Well, that's the scene.
There's the scene.
There it is.
The sex scene right there.
Deeply, you would cross any line.
It's just me, okay? Would you please leave me alone?
She wants you to fight for her. She keeps hoping that sex will get better.
If you ever just wanted to kill somebody,
We should kill them.
we could have everything.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen raped him.
Where were you between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. the night that Hawks was murdered?
Blown away.
Why didn't you kill him?
Trust me, okay? I've made all the arrangements. I'll be over to her.
The two Corys, baby.
Corey Haim, Nicole Eggert, and Corey Feldman play a deadly game.
Wow, blown away. I didn't realize all the action in this movie.
Not a murderer.
Oh, way to give away the ending.
Way. Trusting someone can be deadly.
Let's go rent it now. I should have asked the Blockbuster guy if he had Blown Away.
You have Blown Away with Nicole Eggert and the Coreys.
Oh, man. Are we ever going to have a duo like that ever again? Corey Haim, Corey Feldman? I mean, come on.
We got to get Corey Feldman on the show.
I don't think I don't think it's that hard. I think we can do it.
You think he'd be begging us to have him on? Do you think Corey Feldman would be one of those where we would book him, but we'd have to negotiate a price to have him on?
I think we could
Like
probably
Brian
make
McCarthy.
that. I would totally talk to Corey Feldman. That'd be amazing. You know what's so funny? He was at Side Splitters like last year, and it was funny because BT, the owner, took a photo with him because it was hilarious. He came to see Pauly Shore because he happened to be in town, and they're LA guys, and he said Corey Haim would not leave. Or sorry, Corey Feldman would not leave. He just they were trying to close up. He just wanted to talk to everybody. He wasn't even he was almost lonely. He wanted to talk to everyone.
Oh, that's what he does. Apparently at the Comic-Cons, he just pulls out a guitar and starts playing to bring people over. Now he's got his bleach blonde hair.
It's so funny. I mean, you've seen all his stuff online, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's I think everybody has it's kind of like Stuttering John. Here, by the way, we're going all the way full circle here. It's like Stuttering John. Everyone kind of has an opinion and everybody has played it. So it's you don't want to be too hack by playing more Corey Feldman because, you and I have played it. Kumia plays it. Big J and the Bonfire, they talk about it all the time.
They originated it.
Yeah.
They were the Godfather. I talked to Big J when he was down here last, and he was just really bummed because Corey Feldman's really aware of them. And when they went to see him opening for Limp Bizkit, Feldman was very make sure they don't come near me. And he goes, I'm kind of a fan now.
Yeah. Yeah. Corey is, I I see what he's trying to do, but it's not.
We got to try it. We got to play it.
Look at him shred.
He clearly doesn't know what he's doing. Is that Wolfgang Van Halen? Is that Tom Morello? He's another one. This guy's taking a selfie. I mean, he's another one where I was talking on the phone. Who was I talking? I was talking to Tripley. We're talking about how he's trying to get the fuck out of Hollywood. He's sick of it. And I said, you can't take that town will ruin you. It will just devour you. Corey Feldman is a product of that. Like Whitney Cummings is going through it right now. Like they've been in that town too long.
How's Ashley doing, by the way?
I think she's fine.
What about the horse?
Yeah, she still hasn't got that horse back, and you just set me up for the sound effect, of course. She'll get her horse. She's gonna get her. Do you have this movie? Thanks. Have a nice day. I don't have that movie, actually. Is there co-star in Dream a Little Dream Alive? Oh, that's funny. That's a callback with our boy Patton Oswalt.
He's in the Mel Brooks documentary. I'm like, oh God, really?
Patton.
You have to deal with him and Judd Apatow.
Is Judd Apatow? Did Judd Apatow direct it?
Yes, he did. He interviewed Mel Brooks, the 99-year-old man. It's fine. It's just I realized with Mel Brooks, you want to talk about movies, because I was thinking about it. Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein came out the same year. But I look at the whole body of work of Mel Brooks, and I'm just going, Robin Hood Men in Tights was okay. I really didn't like Spaceballs all that much. Life Stinks was terrible. Dracula Dead and Loving It was awful. That was a bad movie. And you go, yeah, and History of the World was bad, and High Anxiety. Yeah, I don't really like a lot of Mel Brooks stuff. Maybe I don't like him as much. Fuck him.
They're making another Spaceballs at age 99. Is he going to be alive? These guys dominated.
That and Orion.
What?
There's Patton's wife. That fucking bitch causing problems. That was Patton's crush. Now he's married to her.
Really crazy about that.
She's the one that was tweeting at me.
It's a little bit on the edge when it comes to her. You know what I mean?
Sleep with one eye open.
Bobby was just a normal teenager.
Is he okay? Ask him if he wants a Pop Tart.
I remember the song.
Into Laney and the Editors.
Oh, that was the guy from the dad from something.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
What's his name? Jason Robards?
Yeah.
From him.
Now, Bobby has 3 days to find himself.
That's rude, mister.
To pass high school.
How's that S&T men Saturday afternoon test?
And steal his best friend's girl.
Hey, Patton, that's your wife. Oh, this one, Corey was going through his Michael Jackson phase.
His history.
Thank you for a frightening, confusing, strange, and dangerous time. What more could a girl ask for?
This is like seriously Patton Oswalt's crush.
Corey Feldman, Piper Laurie, Meredith Salinger, Harry Dean Stanton, Corey Haim.
You were expecting maybe Freddy Krueger.
Dream a little dream, kid.
Dream.
Dream a little dream. Did you know? You know, actually, Corey Feldman was funny in the movie The Burbs with Tom Hanks. You ever seen The Burbs? He was actually funny in that movie.
Didn't Corey Feldman do a National Lampoon's, one of those teen sex comedies in the early 90s as well?
Was it the Stuttering John National Lampoon's?
No, not that one. No, that one. What was that one called again?
One Too Many.
You know what they do? It's National Lampoon's, or they did. I heard Tim Matheson talk about this. That
Tim Matheson.
If you give them like $2,000, you can put National Lampoon Presents on anything. Whatever shit movie you have or had, just put National Lampoon's Presents.
That's what Stuttering John did.
Yeah, that's all you needed to do is just put a couple of bucks and that's it. Which is weird because you want to talk about National Lampoon's being so big at one time to the point where Mad Magazine did this. Have you ever? Okay, play one more trailer if you can for me. Play Up the Academy.
Oh, this is National Lampoon's Last Resort.
Carver, if you ever pull a stunt like that again, sticking your tongue in my mouth...
Hold on a second. There was no tongues involved. I'm a man and you have a mustache.
I'm telling you, you're going to be fired.
I can guarantee you he will not kiss you anymore.
And that goes for you, too.
I don't want to kiss you.
You do not find me attractive?
No.
Zing!
Will you speak English? I don't understand you.
Is this a scene or the trailer? Oh, it's a clip.
I'm gonna keep sabotaging our lives, right? Just do me a favor, pre-warn me. For the first time in my life, I was out of this.
All right, I'm out. I'm good on them. You have to go to Corey's show when he's in. Wait, you have to go to Corey's show when he's on his own. He does all the songs from his movies and dances like Michael Jackson. I'm going to take your word for it.
He also does Ascension, Millennium, and the Comeback King. He's the comeback king. I'm about the Corey Feldman stuff.
I'm familiar with Comeback King.
It's to the point where his guitar skills are so world famous that even Perry Caravello once ripped on them. He's like, "That's not actually playing."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Mad Magazine did a movie called Up the Academy.
Oh, yeah. I remember. I didn't know that was Mad Magazine.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people took their name off it. So it was in the craze. Came out in 1980, had a very young Ralph Macchio.
Yes.
Ron Friedman was in it to the point where he actually took his name out of it. And Mad Magazine, Bill Gaines, who was notoriously cheap, paid to have Mad's name and Alfred E. Newman taken out of the movie. It was directed by Robert Downey Sr.
Oh.
It is not a good movie.
Well, let's
not a good movie.
Let me see if I want to watch it.
Warner Home Video präsentiert in einer Video-Erstaufführung
die
Kadettenakademie.
Wiederhole es. Mainzer. Wiederhole es. Mainzer.
This is the only trailer I can find.
Die Ausbildung findet in entspannter Atmosphäre
statt. Say it again.
Scheiß Zaun. Hat jemand eine Nagelschere dabei? Wäsche dich.
Sauberkeit und Hygiene werden großgeschrieben.
Schlüpft aus euren Höschen und werft sich bei Beutelchen. Wir tauschen lieber unter.
Probably better.
Yeah, it's probably
a better version. Yeah, that was Mad's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, we could attach our name to it. And even Ralph Macchio was like, oh, yeah, that was like my first movie. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Not good. Not good.
Not good. Well, Tony, you know, like they say in this business, and you've been in this business for a long, we're up against it.
We sure are. I appreciate you folks for checking out the show. And if you want more from me, I do a podcast. Yes, apparently podcasts are still a thing. I did my 5-year podcast last week, basically saying, yeah, I don't know why we call them podcasts. I don't know what this is anymore, but I still do them. I still like that feeling of putting together show prep and doing an old school radio show type, but I don't know, maybe newer listeners, younger people are going to streaming and TikTok and that kind of stuff. So I guess I'm an old boomer here, still doing podcasts.
An old boomer doing podcasts. And by all means, if you're a $100 sponsor, it's a brand new month. We're flipping over on the 6th. So if you want to be a $100 sponsor, sign up for $100 on my Patreon, and there's other ways to do it. You could do it through the Venmo, Streamlabs, all that bullshit. And tell me what you want to promote. Like Fernham's going to be promoting Tom Myers this month, and I think Lenny's printer is promoting. Who's he? I forgot. I got to get this stuff all fixed and ready to rock. I'll be doing 2 more shows this week for you, and I will be in Poughkeepsie this Saturday at Laugh It Up Comedy Club.
Will you be on MLC anytime soon?
I was on yesterday with Bichetti. I don't know if I'll be on later in the week. I'm not sure. I kind of keep it open. But please sign up to the Patreon and hang out and fight with Tim's Totality in the chat room. And again, thank you so much to everyone that's contributed to this. When can we expect you back, Tony? Tim's Totality.
Sometime next month. And then maybe we'll record something when we're in Tampa. Get together outside the Tampa Bay Lightning game and go to Publix and get a pub sub.
Pub sub. I had a pub sub a couple days ago. Had an Italian wrap. Got to get it heated.
We have Publix not far from where Tyler lives in Cincinnati, so they're coming up here.
Oh, they're making its way. I heard Sheetz is making its way south.
Yep, and we have Wawa now too. So.
Where's Wawa?
Dayton.
I got to be honest with you, man. Last time I was in Cleveland, I'm telling you, Sheetz is better. I know it's blasphemy. Kevin Brennan's going to lose his fucking mind. I'm team Sheetz now. Like Wawa, I have a Wawa near my home, and something about the food now, there's like a fucking weird taste to it.
Did they get bought by private equity lately? Because that could be why. So it's probably just Cisco food. It's just garbage.
Yeah,
it's packaged garbage.
There's like a fucking thing to everything I eat. And I tried multiple things off the venue, and I still taste it. I can't do this anymore. But I had Sheetz when I was home, and I'll have it again. March 22nd, Sunday with Dave Landau. Get your tickets. It will sell out, guys. I'm not even doing like a thing because it's the Funny Stop's closing that month, and Dave sells tickets, and I have a lot of people that want to come see me too. So get your tickets, funnystop.com. So I'll be trying Sheetz once again.
Get-Go. We like Get-Go too.
Get-Go's all right.
Get-Go's good.
What's the story on Lawson's Chip Dip? They still in Circle K's? Because I heard rumors they were going away.
The Akron Rubber Ducks, the AA affiliate of the team once known as the Cleveland Indians, are doing a Lawson's Chip Dip night. They're going to be called the Akron Chip Dippers.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up. Last link I'll show you here. We'll talk about it. But yeah, all these minor league teams, they do some wacky promotion, and apparently they're going to honor Lawson's Chip Dip.
I might come back for that.
June 19th and 20th. It's my wedding anniversary weekend. So
I'm not joking. I'm flying home for this. That's how much of a psychopath I am.
I'd go, but I think I'm not kidding. I'm going to see Sammy Hagar and Rick Springfield that night.
Oh, jeez. Sammy, hang it up already, all right? We know you're in Van Halen. We get it. No one gives a fuck.
He was in Montrose.
Here it is.
Rock Candy.
Rubber Ducks to become Akron Chip Dippers on June 19th and 20th.
You got to buy that hat.
That's all I really want. I guess I don't have to come up for it. Just buy the hat, right?
Yeah, just buy the hat.
Send somebody on my behalf.
I used to work in Akron. I would have been able to get one, but I got fired because of Gino.
Gino's going on. Oh man, he's all over me right now. He hates me.
He does?
I don't know. He's crazy. He's out of his mind. There he is. Gino.
Well, I hope him and Kiki can still keep it going, make it work.
Do you wish him well?
I wish them very well in their future endeavors.
My apologies to everyone in the free chat today. I didn't look at what I looked in the countdown and I was done. And I'm sorry to ignore you, but it just saves me. It just saves me. I don't need to deal with it. Thank you. Hit like and subscribe on the way out. Consider getting a membership. I'll be back later this week. For Tony Mazur, I'm the Z-Man. Holla at your boy. We are done.
Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's Superhost.
Ask yourself this question as you sit there in your living room or wherever you may be. Why are you watching this?
If you fuck with my man, I will come to your house and take your kids and throw them on the lawn, bitch ass motherfucker.
All right, ready?